This week, I'm back at Bathurst Station with very special guest.
Hey, I'm Jacob, and I'm really out of shape, so I don't know why I agreed to this.
We spot our streetcar, the 511, car 4433, and we are off. Move down Bathurst.
Rest in peace, honest dads.
Fitness maybe wasn't our.
Okay, you may remember this runner who made it his mission to run alongside TTC vehicles across this city to demonstrate just how slow transit can be. Well, he and some friends have done it again. This time, he and his friends took on an LRT vehicle on the newly opened Line 6, making it to the final stop more than 18 minutes. 18 minutes ahead of a train. An LRT. So joining us live to talk more about this are Mac Bauer, Civic Camarian, and Julian Emilio Garcia. Thank you all for being here, you runners who've decided to run and take on the TTC here. So Mac, as soon as Line 6 opened, I said, we've got to get Mac back on and talk about this. I knew you were going to do this.
Yeah.
When did you realize, I've got to take on Line 6? Like, were people sort of almost banging down your door to sort of do this challenge?
Yeah, after probably about the 10th person sending me that it took 55 minutes for the train to actually go from end to end.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I have some free time. These guys apparently don't work, so they have free time. And we went all the way up north and took on the LRT.
Yeah. So what did you see? What did you notice as you're doing this run about Line 6 as compared to running on two legs?
One of the things that stood out immediately is Julian pointed out that it's French and English on the LRT, which is kind of cool. We don't get that in a lot of places. The other thing I noticed was just kind of how close together the stops are. It really limits how fast a vehicle can go. Outside of even signal priority, we have 18 stops over 10 kilometers. So we're looking at just over 500 meters a stop.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, that's a lot of time to accelerate, brake, pick up people, and not a lot of time to just move people from point A to point B.
Siva, when you're running, are you continually running, or do you have to stop at stoplights? Are there any rules around these kind of runs?
Generally, we stop at stoplights. For this race, I did drive the car.
Oh, you were driving. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, but. Yeah, we generally stop at stoplights, but that doesn't.
I'm sure you do when you're in a car. Yeah, so I wasn't clear if there were any sort of do you make the rules you've got to stop as well? Julian, you were on foot, right?
Yeah, I was on the inside the train, kind of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, since the beginning.
Yes.
So I was just following him, and we have this map on live, so we knew exactly where each one of us were.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at the beginning, the first three stations, we were almost at the same type of place. But after the fourth, the fifth. We start to I was on the train, so I start to get behind.
Yeah.
And he started to go ahead.
What is that like to think that a human being powered just by your own energy and muscle and everything are beating a streetcar?
Yeah, it would be nice to think I was worth at least $3.7 billion. So yeah, it's honestly a little disappointing. I think the people up there are so disconnected from the city with regards to transit. They've historically had a bus and have had these big promises that they're going to be more connected, which opens up a lot of opportunity for them to either work downtown and not take 2 hours to get down there.
Yeah.
And those promises maybe haven't become true. And a lot of that is maybe all the bureaucracy behind having just signal priority getting turned on.
Yeah.
I spoke with some people in the mayor's office, and they say they're fighting for it, but there's just so many steps that it has to go through in order to just get turned on. The infrastructure is there, but we're not supporting it as a city, and it's why?
Yeah, the fact that you were 18 minutes as well ahead. I mean, it's not like it was a neck and neck race even. I mean, that's dominance. That sort of says something right there that someone can. I mean, I realize you're a runner. I couldn't beat it in 18 minutes. But what does that say to you? The fact that you that in over 10K that you could run it that much faster.
Yeah, what's even funnier is that I beat the one in front of it by 8 minutes.
Oh, come on. So you lapped one.
Yeah, it was kind of an embarrassment to the LRT, sadly. And I wanted it to do better.
Yeah.
I really was hoping it would do better. But when we got into the station and we're speaking to some of the conductors, they were telling us about the limitations of the lack of signal priority.
Yeah.
There's just too many trains on the track. There's a weird speedometer in the middle, which is dynamic. So even if the speed limit is 50 kilometers an hour, they might only be able to go 30. So there's a lot of stuff that could be better. And the funniest thing on that day, they were having signal issues with the signals freezing.
Yeah.
We're in Canada. It's going to get colder.
It is, yeah.
And the worst part is there's cities like Montreal that have put together a full autonomous train and Montreal gets much colder, and that train runs day and night.
Yeah.
Like, why can we not look at other cities to figure out what the correct formula is?
Yeah, we're going to have to leave it on that question. Max, Siva, Julian, thanks all of you for being here. All of you taking part in one way or another. Really appreciate this. Good to see you again. Thank you
thanks so much.
Appreciate this, Siva. Great stuff. Julian, nice to meet you as well.